Hi, Gemini. Welcome to your monthly reading for the month of June. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Laura, aka Baby Curl Tarot. I am a tarot reader, astrologer, and root worker, and I like to do monthly readings for all the zodiac signs here on YouTube, as well as TikTok and Instagram. I'm going to go ahead and jump right on into your message, but before I start, just happy birthday to all the May and June Geminis. Hope you guys are having a wonderful birthday season. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. Now, keep in mind, this is a general reading, so whatever comes up, comes up. I don't have a specific topic or anything planned like that, okay? Spiritual team, Numinous Astro deck, what messages do you have for the Gemini collective for June 2025? What messages do you have for the Gemini collective for June 2025? And I do apologize, Geminis, I am getting over a cold at the moment, so if I sound stuffed or if you see me pause the video, I'm probably just coughing or I need to blow my nose. So I apologize. Usually I also like to show my face in these videos, but I do not look great right now. So there we are. But first off, we have trine. Okay, this is a supportive aspect. I like to see this coming out first thing. We also have Pisces. We have Cancer. Okay. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have Capricorn. Very interesting combination of energies. This feels very supportive. Pisces and Cancer do make a trine to one another. Maybe you have some significant placements in Pisces or Cancer, maybe even Capricorn. Now, Cancer and Capricorn are directly opposite each other on the zodiacal wheel, so they do tend to have a lot of similar traits, but also tend to have a lot of friction when it comes to relating to one another. It's almost like they mirror one another. Very interesting. I'm not really picking up on anything as of right now, but I'm getting mostly good vibes. Let's see if I can get that on the screen there. There we go. Let's see what the tarot has to say for you guys. All right, spiritual team, Cosmic Coven Tarot, what messages do you have for the Gemini collective at this time? What messages do you have for the Gemini collective at this time? So just do you have for the Gemini collective at this time? Come on. Let's see what we got. All right, Two of Wands reversed, Knight of Pentacles reversed, Two of Pentacles reversed. I'm already going off the rails here. Let me see if I can put these in a way where we can see everything. Yeah. I just want to make sure we have all the cards on screen so you guys can see them all. All right, what else do we have? Seven of Pentacles, and finally the Hanged Man, which I know you can't really see all the way over there. Give me just 1 second. Let me see if I can redo all of this. Okay, there we go. That is a lot better. Now we can see everything. Okay. All right, so as I said before, we had the Two of Wands reversed, Knight of Pentacles reversed, Two of Pentacles reversed, Seven of Pentacles, and the Hanged Man. I feel like you guys definitely feel stuck in terms of progress on something. Maybe you guys have been making plans or feel like you haven't been able to move forward with certain plans that you've been making. For some of you, this may be related to a financial goal or plan of some kind. Maybe you're looking to move or looking to get in shape. It doesn't even have to be financial. Usually when I get pentacles, it's very earth energy, so it's the tangible, the physical part of our world. For me, that can also rule our physical bodies. So this could be health goals, this could be financial goals, this could be like buying a home or moving or buying a car or something like that, getting a new job, moving into a new career. So I feel like you guys have been in a place of like feeling stagnant, especially with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, right between these twos. Yeah, it just feels like you guys may have a little bit of like analysis paralysis. You may be having trouble making a decision, deciding how to move forward, whether it's even possible to move forward at this time financially for you, if things are kind of in the cards at all. And I also feel like things that you've been trying maybe just have not been working out. I feel like you guys are in a really good position financially, especially if this is looking to buy something, like buy a house, something like that. Doesn't have to be a house, it's just an example. But I feel like Spirit has kind of put you on pause a little bit because they want you to reconsider something. There's something that you're missing, some sort of like, I don't know, detail that could really change how you look at this decision and ultimately push the decision in a certain direction. Okay, so you guys may think you want one thing, but there may be something that you're not seeing or understanding that could push you in a different direction, and ultimately make the best decision possible for yourselves. Let's take a look at the bottom of the deck and see what comes up. Yeah, we have the Three of Wands reversed. We have the Two of Cups. Yeah, so there's a lot of twos here. So this has to do also possibly with partnerships, relationships. We have the Three of Pentacles reversed. For some of you, it's jobs. We have the Three of Swords in reverse. We have the Ten of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you guys have been struggling to make this decision for a hot minute. And yeah, some of you guys are just exhausted, like mentally exhausted. You've hit kind of a low in terms of like trying to figure out what to do next. Some of you almost feel like giving up. But I don't think Spirit is saying this is like a moment for you to give up and move on completely. It just means that right now they're taking you out of the game in order to protect you, to me, but they're trying to protect you from making a decision that's not in your best interest. So some of you may feel like this Ten of Swords right now, may feel like, what's the point? Gotta give up. But I feel like Spirit is saying, no, you're actually like being protected from something that would not have been great or aligned with what it is that you've worked towards so far. Does that make sense? Now, what's interesting is I do have Cancer and Pisces energy here. I don't have any Capricorn. I do have some Capricorn here. And I also have some Aries here. Yeah, I have Capricorn, Aries. I have Cancer, Gemini. No, I'm sorry, Gemini, Libra, Pisces. So take what resonates. This could have to do with work. This could have to do with partnerships. I keep coming back to partnerships. I feel like the Two of Cups next to the Three of Pentacles reversed, I feel like there is a better fit for you. Like this is a better job position, or this is a better community, or a better relationship of some kind. I feel like there's a better match out there for you with this Two of Cups being in the upright. Right next to the Three of Pentacles in reverse tells me that like something was just not working foundationally, fundamentally. It didn't feel like there were things that were supportive in terms of the decisions that you were trying to make, or the paths that you were trying to move forward, if that makes sense. Yeah, now that I'm looking at the Trine card, it kind of reminds me of the Three of Pentacles. Because the Trine is supposed to be a supportive aspect in astrology, to have the Three of Pentacles in reverse tells me that there was no support for you somewhere specifically. So no support within a community, no support within a job, no support within, I don't know, a real estate agent. I don't know. It really depends, again, on your own personal situations, but I feel like you may be coming in contact with somebody or meeting somebody this month that's going to be a better fit, that's going to show you possibly what it is that you've been kind of missing, or kind of highlight something that you didn't realize could have been detrimental to you had you move forward with this other opportunities, or with these other opportunities that you were pursuing. That's why Spirit has kind of put things on pause, and that's why things have not been moving forward or have been pushing forward. So don't be surprised if, things do take a little bit more time to get where it is that you want to go. It is because Spirit is trying to just put you on pause because they don't want you to essentially hit a car accident. There's like a story that people used to tell a lot when I was growing up about, a guy gets into his car to go to work. His car stalls, it's icy outside, and like, so traffic's a little bit longer. he's running late to work and all this stuff. He's super frustrated. But little does he know that had he pulled out of his driveway right at the second he wanted to, he would have been hit by a car or rear-ended by a car, or gotten into that big pileup that was on the freeway, things like that. So it's almost in a sense of like, we don't understand why things don't go the way that we want them to, but sometimes spirit delays us or puts obstacles in our paths in order to protect us and save us from being at the wrong place, wrong time kind of situation. Does that make sense? That's ultimately what I'm getting here. It does feel very mystic with Pisces energy here. It does feel kind of divinely guided, or divinely like a divine intervention of some sort. For a lot of you, I do feel like this is business related or work related, or some sort of like, I don't know, like I said, this has to do with for a lot of you, I feel like it has to do with finances of some kind. Okay, so take what resonates, but ultimately I feel like spirit is trying to connect you with the correct path and people that can take you down the path that you need to go. All right, I'm going to go ahead and close out the reading with some oracle decks. I know this is a little bit of a shorter reading. The first ones of the month usually are. If you want a longer reading and one maybe specifically for love, please engage with this video. The signs that engage with my videos at the beginning of the month the most get a bonus video halfway through the month, and I do a love and general reading on those. So if you want to see something longer for your sign, definitely like, comment, engage with this video in some way so I know that I can put you guys in the running for that. All right. Spiritual team, Moonology, Manifestation, Oracle, what additional messages do you have for the Gemini Collective at this time? What additional messages do you have for the Gemini Collective at this time? Excuse me. All right, what do we have? Last quarter moon in Scorpio, reveal what needs to be seen. Yeah, so that's definitely Hanged Man energy. There's something here that's missing. You may need to do more research. You may need to do a little bit more shopping around. Okay, things like that. Again, I just feel like there's a piece of the puzzle that is missing for you guys. And once you kind of uncover that, then you'll be able to move forward the way that you want to. Next, we have be proud of yourself. Yeah, I feel like you guys have come a long way, especially with the Seven of Pentacles. Spirit doesn't want you to give up. Spirit wants you to understand that you just haven't found the right thing yet. You haven't gotten where you need to go yet, but you've done everything that you possibly can, and it has nothing to do with you and your capabilities or your abilities. Yeah, so definitely be proud of yourself. I'm going to move these up here actually so I can make room for the other cards. All right, and at the bottom of the deck we have full moon in Aquarius, be real. Interesting. This one is always kind of an interesting one for me because it's so vague. You know what I mean? Be real. Be realistic is kind of what I'm getting here. So there may be expectations, there may be, something you need to be honest with yourself about, or just get in touch with someone who is going to be realistic with you about expectations or the reality of things. This one always throws me off. So let your intuition guide you on that one. I think that one's going to be definitely different for everybody. So if you feel like that resonates for you, again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't behind. Each message is going to be different for you. Each situation is going to be different for all of you. So just, again, take what resonates. But this one I think would be for a very, very select group of people. So if that resonates for you in some way, that one is meant for you. All right. Spiritual team, daily crystal inspiration. What final messages do you have for the Gemini Collective, June 2025? Woo! Final messages do you have for the Gemini Collective, June 2025? All right, so you see we had one flipped over. Turquoise, prioritize your health. I did mention that earlier. For some of you guys, this might be health related. Excuse me. There's a lot of pentacles on the table. Excuse me. Yeah, a lot of pentacles on the table often does indicate like health situations. So some of you guys may need to go to different doctors or like a different care facility, care practitioners, so on and so forth. there's going to be potentially someone that is going to get you, is going to see you, is going to be able to make the progress that you want to see. I feel like you've come a long way so far, but there are just certain things in a diagnosis that some of you guys may have, or whatever, that you're just having trouble getting completely past and completely taken care of and minimized. So you guys may need just a second opinion when it comes to health. Okay, so do prioritize your health. Make sure that you are not, letting other people's opinions make you feel like there is no hope. Okay, I feel like Spirit is trying to say, like, keep looking, keep asking questions, and don't be afraid to go elsewhere. Get a different opinion, get a second opinion. All right, next we have rose quartz. Open up your heart. Yeah, for those of you that feel like giving up, and I'm not talking about health-wise, like if you feel like giving up in some sort of goal or pursuit, definitely put yourself out there and, again, shop around. Like if you're working with someone, like say you're looking to buy a house and you're working with a real estate agent and things are just not working out the way that you thought you were, maybe you need to talk to somebody else, okay, and see, who else is out there that can help you. Okay, get a second opinion. Again, there are so many people out there that can help. I feel like you guys are going to definitely find someone that you're going to vibe with and that gets you and gets what it is that you're after, and make some things happen. So don't close yourself off to the possibilities and opportunities. I feel like you're just not necessarily with the right group of people that you need to help you get where you need to be. Finally, we have Garnet, Ignite Your Passion. Yeah, so this is just one of those reminders, again, to just don't let things get to you and don't let things stop you from continuing to pursue what it is that you want to achieve, whether that is health, whether that is financially, whether that is career-wise, whether that is house-wise, or, whatever it is. Do not let these obstacles stop you. There is a path forward. You just got to find it and you got to connect with the right people. All right, Geminis, that is what I'm seeing for you guys. Please leave a like and a comment. Again, if you enjoyed the reading, maybe share this with another Gemini if you feel like it would resonate for them. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me in the future. If you want to see more content from me, I'm also on Instagram and TikTok. You can find my handles below in the description box. I hope you have a great day, week, month, whatever, and I hope to see you at the next reading. Bye.